Jennifer, thank you for purchasing a reading with me. I did previously start recording, but I didn't feel that it was going well, so I am starting again. In the previous video, I did mention, and I'm still kind of feeling it now, that, I mean, I've cleansed the space now twice and shuffled the cards. I just feel like there's a lot of stuck energy within the connection, and I feel goosebumps as I'm saying it, so I feel like I'm on the right track. The connection's just stuck, and as we move through the reading, we might see why, but I also had a bit of a message about a burden that your person's carrying, or maybe you, and it's to do with family. Yeah, my Bixby keeps coming on each time I say that, to do with family. It's definitely something to do with family. I feel a heavy burden, and if it's not on your side, it's definitely your person, and they feel like they can't share that with you because you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand the burden that they're carrying. So I don't know, keep that in mind. Maybe relevant, maybe not. But I will try and find out. So you're wanting to know if Michael will move forward with this connection. At the moment, I feel like it is stuck. Currently not happening. It's like quicksand. I think this person thinks about you at night. Yeah, so they're very, your person may be very rigid and likes to stick to a routine. They don't like to veer off track too often. And so jumping into a fresh relationship, new relationship, may be quite scary and confronting for this person. Currently, I feel like they're in denial of the feelings that they feel for you. I think at night is when they kind of get downloads and messages, and they really think about how they're feeling, and they get waves of emotion, and that scares the crap out of them. So they go back to trying to ignore and pretend these emotions are not here. There's something about self-worth. So I don't know if this person has a very, if they have great self-esteem or not. That may play into this. I think this person's been, I don't know if cheated on, but they've been hurt in the past, definitely. And now they're very protective of their heart. They're kind of getting to the point now where they're making the decision on whether they want to move forward with you or not. But I feel like they're hurt. Yeah, they've definitely been hurt. And they kind of put up this front. Sorry if you can hear the bells. It's my cat going crazy in the background. So they've been hurt in the past, and they really put on this front like you won't faze them. This connection doesn't faze them. Love doesn't faze them. But deep down it really does. I think this person has someone that's passed over who is really trying to give them messages, and I don't know that they're seeing the messages for what they are right now, but they're definitely being guided towards you. I feel they're being guided towards love in general. They're being guided to open their heart, not be so guarded. They're extremely attracted to you in a romantic sense. I think if this person were to marry in the future, I haven't got yet that there's any cards this person's been married before, but it's possible. If they're to marry again in the future, you're the type of person that they would like to settle down and marry. Oh, there's children. There may be children in this. There may be children in the person. Oh, can't get my words out. This person may already have children, but I also feel the person that's passed over, they definitely have a younger person that's passed over that's trying to guide them. So I guess you could ask, do they know anyone who passed away when they were young? That may be a sign. I really feel like they have someone that's younger that's passed over that's guiding them. Potentially on their mother's side. So yeah, that'd be interesting to find out. I don't feel like this person thinks loving is a safe option for them. By loving, they really put themselves in danger of being hurt, and it's so difficult for them. Very, very difficult for them to put themselves out there in love. They are very romantically attracted to you. And I don't think they've felt these waves of emotion for a long time, if ever. So there's honeymoon and wedding. I think the male's just going to be very stern, cold, feels uninvested. This is all on the surface. But deep down, their emotions are just running wild. It's like a fire burning within. And I think they really wish they could share all this. But coming forward with these emotions is just too scary. They're being guided to express their love. I feel like the two of you have a bit of a soul connection. You may have met in previous lives, or you may have been married previously. I guess that would all come together here. I think this person is very career focused and potentially uses their career to mask difficulties they're facing in life. Like if they're going through a rough time or something, they'll just throw themselves into work to avoid showing emotions. But I guess so far this hasn't answered your question, so we'll see. Are there any cards of movement? I also get, I know his name is Michael, but I get the name Simon around him. Be interesting to see if either of you have a Simon in your family. Okay. So he's currently really just in the decision-making process, and it could go either way. But he's definitely at the point now where it's like make or break. If he chooses to move forward, he's going to really fight for this and not stop until you know exactly how he feels. If he chooses not to move forward with you, I feel like the hope is that he can still have a physical connection, or at some point have a physical connection, because he's extremely attracted to you. And that's not very nice, is it? And if he does decide to just have the physical connection rather than moving forward with an actual relationship and connection, the only reason he's decided that is because he's too fearful to open up his heart. It's all fear-based. It's all to protect himself from getting hurt again. And he's worried. Yep, sleepless nights. Not so much sleepless nights, I don't think. I think that this person just, when they're in bed at night, they can't help but think about this. And there's just so many cards indicating right now is the time where the decision is being made. And it's either going to go one way or the other, obviously, but he's fearful that he's going to pour everything into this, because I feel like this is the kind of person, they don't love half-heartedly. They're like all in, it's all or nothing. And he's fearful that if he does open up to you and pour everything in and you walk away, he's just going to be absolutely broken. I feel like there were too many people in a connection that he was in the past, which is sad. This person loves to protect the person they love. Ah, nice. So, yeah, and their long-term goal is to settle down, have a family, have the home, have the children. But this is not something that they're necessarily expressing to the world. This is something that they're feeling deep inside and they keep to themselves. Now think about that a lot at night. They're currently at the stage where they're deciding if this is what they want to move forward with you or not. So this is current. Let's see in the future. In the future, I see this person coming forward and making an offer. Though this will be very slow moving. You may not see it as an actual offer to begin with. You may miss the signs. So keep your eyes open. They may be very subtle. But that's because this person's nervous. Yeah, it's just going to be like so small that if you blink you could miss it. But to them it's everything. To them, they'll be getting knots inside thinking about, worrying about your reaction. So it's a big deal to them. Keep your eyes open, because if they come forward with any offer, it's a big deal to them. They see you as strong and independent, and they love that about you. I think they maybe have I feel like they're currently taking some time. Well, I've mentioned over and over, there's so many cards of them just taking time to work through their thoughts at the moment to make this decision. This is a huge decision at the moment for them. And I don't feel that they express this to the world or to anyone. They just think about it. It may even be unconsciously. You know, this person definitely sees marriage in their future. Yeah. So I do see them moving forward with an offer of love, which is beautiful. But it's going to be very slow. Oh, and this person, I feel like it'll be such a beautiful connection if it gets off the ground. And if this person just gets out of their head, there needs to be some healing done here, obviously, because they've just got so many blockages and are currently just focused on all the hurt they've experienced in the past. But if they're able to move through that hurt and kind of realize that not everyone is out to hurt them, people can be trusted, I think it can be beautiful. but I currently feel a lot of stuck energy. Maybe I'll try and see how far out. How long? How long will it take? I see 3. I see 3. So possibly 3 weeks or 3 months. I don't see 3 years. I see 3 weeks or 3 months. 3 weeks or 3 months, and there will be a celebration. It'll be a new beginning. This person will be putting things in the past, such as how they were treated, mistreated, and communication will open up. Yeah, they're gonna put to the past. I'm finding it really difficult to talk during this reading too. Like, things generally flow for me when I do a reading. This one, I feel like all my words are mumbled. I can't get anything out. And so, I mean, it really fits with what I'm feeling. I still can't talk. It really fits with this person's energy. Like, they are just so blocked. They are so blocked from expressing how they feel. It's quite funny. I mean, it's sad, but they are really, I still can't talk. And there's a lot to say. I think this person has a lot to say to you. They're just so nervous that if they open up and come forward and express how they feel, you guys will fall madly in love. They'll throw everything into it and then walk away, and they'll just be absolutely broken. So they're going to move slowly. 3 weeks or 3 months, I guess. My prediction. Well, I hope that helps. If you have any questions or anything, reach out to me. Need any clarification, because I love doing this. Yeah, definitely also, so I mentioned it at the start, but I really do feel like a younger, I still can't talk. I feel a younger energy that's passed over that's really trying to guide them. So that'll be really interesting to find out. Anyhow, I wish you well on your journey. Oh, all the best. Bye.